Serious, what is stopping you from killing yourself? The hope that someday I won't want to. Edit, holy crap, thanks everyone. Rip my inbox, but all this encouragement is putting a smile on my face. Let's all keep moving forward. It happened for me. I was surprised one day to realize that I didn't even think about it anymore. Hold on to that hope. I used to think about it every day. I've recently been severely ducked over, massively, am homeless. Been homeless for 7 days. I've never been happier, haven't thought about killing myself once. I have an apartment on the 15th but it's gone. Dude, it's weird, before if I was going through all the shit I'm going through now my first thought would be, let's odd, but now I'm just let's cry about it and then do something to fix how I'm feeling since I can't change the situation I'm currently in. And it makes me so happy that I no longer even relate to depressed memes anymore. Good luck new apartment dude, and I'm happy for you. I have recently found pretty decent friends. Keep them close. The fact I don't actually want to. I'm stuck in a rut and suicide feels like the best option, but it's not what I want. Edit, thank you so much to everyone who showed support. I'm sitting in work trying not to get overwhelmed with emotion because of it. I'll try my best to get back to every single response, but just know I'm grateful to know people care. Thanks for the awards too. That perfectly describes me. It ends. I promise, it eventually gets better. I was in so deep I forced myself to move hundreds of miles away because I knew staying meant inevitable suicide. Now I have so many amazing things to live for that bring me joy. Hang in, your life holds so much worth. My mom would be sad. Your mom would be devastated. I wouldn't want to live in a world without my son. Edit, thank you lovely strangers for the awards. I've never had one before. I'm in a pretty bad place these days, and my mother and brother are the closest people in my life. They are what is keeping me from eating myself to death. I hope you and your son stay close for the rest of your natural lives. The fear that I would fail and just make my life worse. That I would botch my attempt and survive it and end up in a psych ward making myself even more miserable than I am now. That's the only reason my best friend didn't kill himself a few years ago. He was considering jumping off a bridge but was worried he'd survive it and be really messed up. My wife. We currently don't live together because we can't afford it at the moment. Whole bunch of other reasons go into it, but right now, I'm miserable and stuck renting a room in a basement. I get to see her every once in a while and eventually we will live together. It's gotten bad enough that I broke down crying in Walmart yesterday. It sounds like you are both working towards your goal, and it will happen, just hang on in there, man. Future you will really appreciate it. You owe it to yourself to see the other side of it. My family has been through enough already, I couldn't put them through having to deal with my suicide. Same, we have been extremely unlucky and I have 3 siblings in the grave already, and none of them ever got a chance to live. I don't see how my family could cope with the oldest of us killing himself. I'm sorry to hear that, no doubt that's a rough go. I've seen firsthand what suicide does to friends and families, it's like detonating a bomb in people's lives. Some never truly recover. I might hate myself and struggle with suicidal thoughts, but I don't hate anyone else enough to put them through that sort of pain. Plus I have a son now, I live for him. Edit, since some people are commenting about this, no, I'm not calling people who kill themselves selfish. I struggle with suicidal thoughts and the reality that my death would devastate people in my life doesn't just make those feelings disappear or invalidate my reasons for feeling them. In the words of Carl Sagan, better by far to embrace a hard truth than a reassuring fable. The truth is that those who suicide are looking to end the pain. It's also the truth that people in that person's life will likely be deeply and forever traumatized by their suicide, regardless of their motivations. Both these points can be, and are nearly always, true. I don't give a flying duck about myself and intentionally make myself miserable more often than I'd like to admit. However, I have 3-year-old twin boys that I know would never recover from their mother's suicide. That's the true reason. Before they were born, it was my mother. And it still is her to an extent because I'm an only child, very close with my mom, and I know it would ruin her. Becoming a mother taught me that more than anything, that fear of losing your child. If I just took myself out like that, everything my mother has sacrificed and poured into me would be for nothing. Edit, to the kind stranger who gave me my first award, It literally made me let a little squeal of surprise joy, so thank you. Maybe a reminder of the little joys in life? Very fitting. But you need to care for yourself so as to better be there for your child. I struggle with this all the time. My wife and child need me. But they need a healthy me. I can't effectively be the husband-father they need if I don't at least minimally take care of myself. Know this, they need a healthy you. A stable, present you. The off chance that one of my 2 kids will need me one day. They will. Keep your head up, if not for yourself, for them. I'll try. Weird that you post this thread today. I have worked out that I'm only alive for my daughter who needs me. Might have to throw in the towel on my business of 20 years that I've fought hard to keep going so that I can support my daughter. I have no employment options and no resources beyond the meager amount my business generates. It's kind of sick. All I want to do is look after my family and be with them, but if I want to look after them, I must be away from them. That last sentence is resonating with millions these days. People are sick if giving up their family to support their family. My mom and our dog, and I try to keep reminding myself that it probably can't really become a lot worse, unless something truly unexpected happens, like my mom dying or something, and things can probably only improve from where I am now. Also, death terrifies me tbh. Yeah, this is pretty much where I'm at lately. Wishing you all the best. If you ever want to chat or something, feel free to DM me. I always told myself that one day I'd be glad I didn't. And I am. My dog, and finally finding an antidepressant that works for me. I witnessed the aftermath of a good friend trying to kill herself. I was 13 and it was absolutely traumatizing. I realized that the easiest way for the world to destroy you is by having you destroy yourself. So I decided staying alive and becoming the best person I could be would be the most effective middle finger to this. It's still a long and hard key, but thanks to therapy and some good luck, I am finally getting out of a life cycle of OCD and depression and towards a happier life. Edit, thank you so much, kind stranger. You took my award virginity. It makes me very happy to know you're getting better and moving forward. Thank you. I hope you are doing all right too. The ones asking those questions often carry a lot of baggage on their backs too. Yeah, I figured gaining other perspectives would help strengthen what remains of my own will to live. I mean, even doing so alone is a pretty good start. You seem like a kind soul from what I've seen so far in this thread. The world would seem to lose a good person if you'd be gone, so please stay. Curiosity. I just gotta see what could possibly happen next. What stopped me in my tracks last time was the thought of what it would put my best friend though. I couldn't face it, couldn't bear the sadness I know that she'd feel, just the mere idea of it made me take a minute to consider what I was doing. Edit, thank you for the wholesome award, kind Redditor. If it weren't for my best friend, I'd have done it years ago. I know what you mean. I don't know anymore. Imgur.com. This is a really good comic that has helped me when I get so far down. I was really surprised, tbh, at how much it helped. Of course, medications and therapy also help. I'm in tears. This really helps, thanks. I couldn't hold them back either. I needed that so much. 1. Looked at objectively, my life is pretty okay, compared to so many others. 2. Depression is an affliction, not a moral failing, no need to feel guilty about suffering from it. I didn't chop my foot off when I sprained my ankle, so no need to overreact to a common mental health malady, either. 3. Remember your Hemingway from high school, the world breaks everybody so no need to feel singled out. 4. Remember your Aeschylus from high school, who but a god can go through life unmarked? 5. So many people have emerged out the other side of depression, maybe not entirely cured but able to function and even appreciate life again. When you're going through a slough, you've got to remember that it has a beginning, a middle and an end.